are back, everyone. So, this one, there is new dialogue amongst the peoples of Roland, so we aren't going to be leaving Roland just yet. So we're going to hurry up, try to talk to these guys, and I believe there's a new issue of the Liberal News, so we're going to try to go ahead and do that. And I think more requests showed up too, so we're going to have to take a look at those as well. Oh, hey, Joshua, Estelle. What's with the baggage? Actually, we told him what's up. Cassius as what? And that's why you're headed to Bose? Of all the people, I can't imagine that anything has happened to him. Yes, I'm under that same impression. Which is why we're off to Bose to check on things. Just sitting around would hardly make us feel better. Understandable. That's just like you kids too. Well, with Charizard tagging along, I guess there's nothing to be worried about. Good luck and be careful out there. We will. Oh, hello there. Well, tell me everything. How's work going? I don't know if I have the heart to tell her what's going on this time. Same here. She would probably cry herself to sleep if we did. Alright, so we'll visit the Bracer Guild last. Oh, Fremont. Lately, my father-in-law has been giving me job advice. Coming from an industry veteran, that's a lot to learn. It seems like I've been I've been pretty conceited over my work in the past. I feel pretty embarrassed about it now. Right? So how are your guys' day? I haven't asked you guys that in a few parts. I know I've really been focused on the story or whatever, but you guys, for those who do watch my videos like all the way through, the best part about YouTube is actually talking to you guys in the comments. So, how are you guys' day? Oh man, we got a heat wave going on right now. How hot is it? 89? Oh crap. Anyways, the humidity is 93%. Ooh, yeah, that's gross. Alright. Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going to journey somewhere? Yeah, just over to Bose. Is that so? Then if that's the case, could I ask a favor of you? I had wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. How about it? Can I get you to deliver the letter while you're there in Bose? Sure. Sure, we'll do it. It shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not going to be it's not going to be big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. So, all we need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right? Yes. The chapel is to the east side of Bose, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions and broadening your knowledge is good for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. Alright, thank you, Father. I taught the children about the Bracer Guild in our last lessons. Luke was especially attentive. for young boys, bracers are like heroes. I mean, that's the one thing he said he wanted to be, so I don't doubt that. Let's go check on the mayor and his wife. And Lita as well, if they're even here. Alright, we suffered some damage, but I'm glad no one was hurt. If anything had happened to my husband or Lita, it makes me shudder just to think about it. I really appreciate what you've done for us. No problem. I finally got the study all cleaned up. It makes me so angry to spend so much time keeping this place clean every day. If I ever find these criminals, they're going to get a rag to the face and the business end of my broom somewhere where it's sensitive. Oh my gosh. She out here talking about pegging people with a broom. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. You really have been a great service this time. I wish we could have done more. I'm really sorry that we let the criminals get away. Never mind that. The fact that you're all safe and the crystal has been recovered is good enough. The general theory seems to be that the Sky Bandits who have been terrorizing the Bose region are the culprits. Yeah, that seems to be what we've gathered as well. I'm just so mad that they got away in their airship like that. You really can't, yeah, you really can't lay a hand on them if they're up in the sky, though. On the subject of bows, however, I hear tell, blah, blah. I hear tell that an airliner went missing there recently. I'm not sure of the exact details, but I've been looking into it as best as I can. I don't think we should let these sky bandits go unchecked, so I think I'll make a call to the mayor of Bose. Thank you, sir. I'm concerned about the airliner that went gone missing. Okay. So that was it for here. Let's see. The hotel. Oh, are you off somewhere? It appears that all the airliner flights have been canceled, so... Yep, we're headed to the Bose on foot. There are some things that we want to investigate there. So this is something to... so this has something to do with that, does it? Well, forgive me for not being aware of the situation. Have a safe trip. Just make sure there's no more people in here. Yo, Gisette, you still here? Like, really, Brumal? Yep, really. I just had to give it a shot. Oh, it's Estelle. You going somewhere? Something like that. I'll be away from Roland for a while. Don't cry yourself to sleep while I'm gone. Shut up! Who's gonna cry themselves to sleep over you? But... do you know when you'll be coming back? I have no idea. Oh. Ah. Are you gonna come back, alright? Did you say something? Never mind. Aw, Luke likes you. Alright, let's see. Got the airliner up here. The Royal Army is out searching for the missing airliner, but according to the company's information, it looks like it still hasn't been found. Of all the things that could have happened, now I won't be able to check out the hot girls coming and going from the airliners for a while. Come on, Royal Army. This isn't what I pay taxes for. One of the Libero Orbital Ships Corporation airliners completely vanishing is unprecedented. I hope both the airliner and its passengers are safe. Yeah, I think all of us do. Looks like the airliner left for Bose has gone missing. I'm getting worried. We haven't received contact from the airliner. Alright, does he have anything else to say? Wait, actually, no, hold on. Alan did have something else to say. The Royal Army is out searching for the missing airliner, but according to the company information... Alright. We got next. We got the tavern. Today is another great day for a cat nap. It looks like we'll be able to relax this afternoon. Alright, shut up, cat. This man is still eating. That reminds me, I saw the boss here in town. Better be careful so he doesn't catch me ditching work. Yesterday I saw something flying away from the south. I'm assuming Paddington is a woman by that voice. I shouldn't. Anyways, because I still don't know if Paddington's a woman or a man or not. So yeah. It was as big as a bird, so it makes me wonder what it was. The old days could have been playing tricks on me, though. If it isn't Estelle and Joshua. And what's with all the baggage? Actually, we told her exactly what was going on. Oh, I see. Well, I'd be worried too, if I were in your shoes. You should probably get going then. Waiting around certainly isn't your style. Yeah, you're right. I'll be going then. That reminds me. I heard the mayor's place got robbed. Breaking into the mayor's home of all places. Now that's what I call bold. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt. Let's see, do you have anything new? You have milk crepe. Buy that. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'm going to believe in the man my daughters chose to marry. I'm sure he'll work hard to be independent and make my daughter happy. Maybe I'll just see what I can do to help him out. Aw. It appears that the new menu is being well received. The menu that Elisa thought up is especially popular. I might as well hire a new waitress and get Elisa to help me in the kitchen full time. Is it bad that I just realized that the chef is Elisa's dad? Wow. Okay. I have those moments sometimes, guys. The new menu, the new menu, the new menu. The new menu is so popular. I was fusing menu with popular. I was looking at both words at the same time. All right. That we're always running out of ingredients. This is terribly ineffective. So I think we'll need to re-examine how we stock our goods. Well, better pay the Prezzo Farm a visit. Estelle, Joshua, are you really headed to Bo's? Yeah, I should have guessed you'd know. You're always the first one to hear everything. There's a little something that we need to check on, so that's why we're headed to Bo's. Not only is Cassius gone, but now you two are leaving. Aw, I want to tag along. Joshua, take me with you. I don't think that'd be a good idea. But I'm concerned about the incident happening. I get so worried. Ellie. I waffled back and forth for a bit, but in the end I decided to go with him to the Queen's birthday celebration as a couple. Oh yeah, these two. I don't think we saw these two in a while. My mother is already... my mother's already gone with her friends. I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to go with him. Yes! I invited her to the Queen's birthday celebration and she said yes. I'm gonna have to get a part-time job and save up some cash. Part-time, bro? You don't got a full-time? Okay. Alright. Piece of septium, the piece of septium that my dad was asked to engrave for the mayor finally arrived. Alright, this is the first time I've ever seen such a splendid piece of esmalus. My dad's gonna be etching on it right now. The septium from the mayor finally arrived. Now this one is, this one's a fine crystal, I'll tell you. And I hear it's even going to be, it's even going to be a present to Her Majesty's for the, Her Majesty the Queen. All right, it's been a while since I've been this excited to do a job. That's for sure. Has it now? Oh, can't go there. Well, that's an awful lot of baggage you have. Off on a vacation, are you? It's like, where are you headed? Well, it's no pleasure trip, but we're headed to Bo's for a bit. Bo's, did you say? But the airliners have been grounded. Don't tell me you're planning on you're planning to foot it the whole way. Yeah, that's right, we are. We've been told that the trip is doable. Well, that's true. It's not so far, but it's not close either. Must be tough being a bracer. Are all your preparations in order? Do you take care of yourselves? Or do take care of yourselves? Are you going on a trip with all that luggage? Let me know if you find anyone who might make a good bride for my son. I'll fly out there and meet them in person. Oh my gosh. But hey, she's just a mother looking out for her son. I understand that completely. My mom be looking out for me too. A little too much. Papa? I'm only 7 years old. Well, I guess Yudi won't be able to live under my roof forever. Maybe I should start looking for a husband for my daughter right now, like Renan's mother is looking for him. I don't know, but... I find it funny how she has more self-awareness than him, and she's a little girl. Recently, my husband and father have started opening up with each other. I'm so glad. There's nothing better than having a warm, loving family. I mean, that's always good. Getting along with pops. My husband finally came home from the mine. I wonder how many days it has been since he's been here now. My daughter is ecstatic, and I've prepared a wonderful meal to celebrate. It's been a while since we've eaten together as a family. My daddy's here. He just came home and he even said that he would play with me later. Yay. Ah, yeah, it's the mine chief. Okay. So guys, some of you probably thinking like, oh, wait, Brumal, you went through this. Why do you feel so surprised? Note that I've never played this game, guys. I haven't played this one. I have only watched a playthrough of it because, like most people, I started off with another game that ties along in this series and went back and looked at the others before I went on to play another one. So, yeah. And the playthroughs that I watched didn't really cover everything. That's why I'm using a guide to let me know, like, when something new happens, I can go ahead and go talk to that person or go find something. That's pretty much it, because I want to give you guys as much of the experience that you possibly can, just for those people who don't want to buy this game. You feel me? So, yeah. And the guy I watched did not talk to all the NPCs, I can tell you that. He talked to a fair few of them, but not all of them. But yes. Well, it fits into 2 bracers from the other day. Wait, you're the mine chief from the manga. I want you to know that you really helped me the other day. The monster scare has finally settled down too. So I was finally able to make it home for the first time in a while. Alright, there are much things running on home for sure. Oh, cool. And did we come in here? I don't remember if we came in here and talked. But my son Ashton. Oh, I know Ashton. Hardly ever comes home from his job at the checkpoint. My grandson Luca is always off playing somewhere every day. It all makes me feel a bit lonely. Recently, my husband has been talking with Pat about a lot of things. We finally become close as a family. Alright. I read in the Libero news that Bose has had a bit of a recent string of burglaries. And speaking of Bose, the economic center of Libero, there sure are a lot of people with criminal minds these days. I didn't realize it until now, but my dad knows a lot about stuff. Adults are amazing. Alright, and I think that is it for dialogue. I think we've gone through everyone. But I've already looked at the orbment, changed my orbment, or at least for Shara. We unlocked one of her slots. We have enough to unlock her other slot, but I'm holding off on that for right now. So we are going to buy the next issue of the Libero News. And of course, we are going to read it. If I can find it. Hello? Issue number 2. 6 pages. Alright. Gone without a trace. Where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lindy vanished over East Bow's airspace while the route to Roland. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Roland Army yielded no clues to its whereabouts, leaving all parties baffled. In response to this incident, the Army has declared all airliner flights canceled until further notice. The Libero Orbital Ship Cooperation reports that 17 were aboard the Lindy at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of these missing persons are understandably concerned, but remain hopeful. Central Orbital Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims, "Our orbital engines are sturdy and reliable. The chance of the engine failure is virtually nil." I do not believe an accident to have occurred. Was it a conspiracy perpetrated by the Royal Army and the covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Jaegers, like the Liger Zero Jaeger? I'm kidding. You'd be like, what? Yeah, I brought in Zoids. Perhaps it was a plot to kidnap the passengers and hold them for ransom. Some have even suggested the Lindy came under attack by the last living ancient dragon. All right. No matter what, no matter what anyone may have heard, it's all just speculation at this point. As no real evidence has yet been found, the Royal Army is investigating a royal connection between this incident and the recent robberies in Bose. But thus far, no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, no information has been released at all, due to Army regulations prohibiting the dissemination of intelligence to the general public, a policy that I'm sure we'd all like to see repealed. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Roland Mayor's house to steal the Septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item, but the culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor and his family in this incident. We deeply regret that the criminals escaped, says the Roland Bracer representative. But please know that we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them and will continue the pursuit however long it may take. The region of the Asmalis Tower. The Asmalis Tower lies a few hundred Selge. I think Selge is meters. They got their own, they have their own like distance, terminology. But I think Selge means meters. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look up. Look it up. Alright, to the north of Roland City. Along Malga Trail, the turquoise green visage is the only real landmark as far as the eye can see, counting as one of the 4 tetraclatic, I don't know how to pronounce that word, towers. Alright. Its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. This exciting location is as old as Libero itself. And modern research utilizing the latest orbital technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure while posing still others. All right. Wow, we're 20 hours into this game. Well, I did a lot of grinding. So that was it for that. I think all that's left for me to do is to go to the Bracer Ranch and let's talk to you. Shara, I heard that you're taking these 2 and heading to Bose. Yep, that's right. Without Cassius around, I'll be able to handle the jobs. Or will I be able to handle the jobs? What are you babbling about? Oh yeah, babbling on about. You're supposed to be a man, right? The work may get a bit tougher to deal with while we're gone, but I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. I'll do my best. So we got some new... Oh no, we only got one, and that's just to turn in the thing to the Royland Chapel. So I have to remember once we get to where we need to go, or once we get the bows, we need to immediately take that over there because it's a short one. Oh, you haven't left yet? In order to reach Bose, you'll need to head west of the Milch Main Road. I'll contact the Bracer Guild branch to let them know you're coming. Make sure to be extra careful. Alright. So, I think there's a few items that I need to grab, so I will be right back. Alright, so we made it to Bose. We've been here before, so I just went ahead and just skip this up here. So let's talk to these guards. Alright, since joining the army, this is the first time I've ever been so busy in my life. I guess this is no time to finishing up reading the books. Oh yeah, I bought this book. Yeah, I bought this book, but I guess I'll give it to you. The chief wanted to be livid, and he caught me with this. Carnelia Chapter 2. Alright, so if you guys remember Carnelia Chapter 1, we learned about a guy named Toby that did some illegal smuggling. No crap. 200 HP, okay. So let's go ahead and read the next book of the Carnelia. Oh, right. So I sold the first book of the Carnelia to get some stuff. From what I understand, I can buy another chapter 1. So yeah, we'll get that back, as I was told. Anyways, the train station. Hello there, Toby. You've come at just the right time. Greeting me with these words was Mitch. Mitch, shuffled slightly in his seat behind the counter. The baked confection he had been eating was ever so carefully placed on top of his lap to prevent it from falling onto the floor. He smacked both the powdered, sugar-covered hands together in a clap, and a cloud of white particles puffed into the air. The smell of sweet... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright. The sweet spices and baked apples pervaded the dimly lit shop. We had an item dropped off no more than a few minutes ago. He continued, turning in his seat. Mitt reached back and snatched up something wrapped in an old magazine paper from off the shelf, tossing it to me. Knowing full well I wouldn't get any sort of answer, I asked anyways. What do we have this time? Laying out my railway and airship tickets. Mitt ignored my question and said, "Make sure this gets to the same place as always." In his slow drawl, he added, it would be in your best interest to keep your involvement to a minimum by leaving the business side of things to me and focusing solely on getting the job done, Toby. He leaned back in his chair and let out a deep sigh. The balls of his fingers... You have balls on your fingers? Alright, anyways. I know the balls of your feet, but I didn't realize your fingers. Okay. I lost my spot. Where was I? Alright, yeah. The balls of his fingers kneading the bags under his eyes. Then, once again, his large hand extended down towards an unattended cake resting on his leg. Before the sweet treat reached his watering mouth, I had already made my way out of the door of his tiny shop. And as I walked, the waste paper bundled package bounced around in the folds of my bag. And by the feel of its shape and weight as it beat steadily against my side, I concluded that the object in my possession was probably just more swag. Bro, they knew the term swag back in this day. That's crazy. Has been water. I've recorded like 6 or 7 parts today, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyways. It didn't make me nervous not to know what it was that I was carrying. I had done this type of job many times before, and no matter what kind of trouble I found myself wrapped up in, I had always somewhat managed to come out unscathed. In truth, my experience on the job had made me tough, and I had to become well versed in the art of orbital magic. So it was that when I laid my eyes on the rough-looking trio at the station, I felt no more knots of uneasiness in the pit of my stomach than was necessary for someone of my abilities. The platform for the train bound for Libero was a bustle with passengers awaiting its eventual arrival. Seeing that the benches were so crammed full of people that they could have very well been a tin of packed sardines, I resigned myself to standing near the entrance. And as I patiently waited for the train to come in, twisting my body in order to move the bag to the other shoulder, I noticed the figures of 2 men, heads bent together and conversing in an inaudible tone. They stood just beyond the ticket gate, right about where the horse head and the imperial emblem laid embedded in the ground in the grand mosaic of tiles. And after a short interim, that's how you pronounce that word, right? Another man approached and joined in the conversation. From my own perspective, this was one ragtag group I most certainly couldn't have given a passing grade to based on looks. All three were extremely well bit and sported the same haircut. I bet you it was the bowl cut. That coconut head from Ned's Classified School Survival Guide. Shout out to anyone who knows what I'm talking about. To put it mildly, they stuck out they stuck out in the crowd like a bunch of sore thumbs. Making sure to avoid eye contact with them as they glanced in my direction, I slung my bag over my shoulder and ever so calmly reached my hand into my pocket and ran the tips of my fingers across the surface of my orbit. A woman's voice reverberated within the walls of the station, notifying the passengers that the train had arrived. The low rumble of an orbital engine could be felt in the distance, and after a few moments, a large vehicle was seen rolling up on the shoulder. I muttered to myself, "All is well," but the sound of my voice was drowned out by the din of the massive machine. Brakes screeched, and a flash of black light reflected off the surface of the great iron beast as it came sliding in across the rails. The immense vibration in the air emanating from the moving locomotive at the epicenter let me know that the orbital engine had been put in full reverse in order to decelerate and bring the train to a grinding halt. While being shoved and fro by the waves of impatient travelers flooding out of the waiting area, I was swept toward one door of the passenger car. And as we passed the conductor, I caught another glimpse of the ticket gate. The men who were once there were now gone, and the only thing that remained was the profile of the horse. It was a profile of the horse made the glossy tiles, glaring back at me in a shade of deep crimson. All right. So we were on the train. There you go. Hello there. Are you headed for Bose? No, we are. But how did you know that we were visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Alright. Exponentially more than usual. Alright. This is because the flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose. Well, that's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights. So you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is almost being regulated. If you want to go through here, you have to get a pass from the chief warrant officer next door. Okay. All right, let's go get that warrant. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Sherazard, if I remember correctly, right? Well, good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over to into the Bose region. Alright, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess. This has something to do with the Lindy, doesn't it? Yeah. We explained it. Huh, goodness. Cassius was on board. This is major. I'll issue a pass right away. There we go. Thank you, sir. But is this all right? Yeah, is it all right for it? Yeah. Is it all right if you issue us a pass just like that? Yeah, what are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but on the other thing, huh? Be careful. If you have any errands at the Hawken Gate north of here, you might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Adios for Cassius' safe return. Alright, well, we got our, what's it called? So let me go ahead and save real quick. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else that we needed before we go. All right, we got one. Huh. Well, that was quick. Okay, then. How about I open the gate for you? Soldier, open the gate. Well, we appreciate it, brother. Alright. You're clear to go through. And once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that. Got it. But we've done everything, so we don't need it. Let's make our way through. Oh, there are guards over here? Okay. Hi, are you headed to Bose? We're currently in a state of emergency. We're looking for any suspicious individuals among those heading to Bose and Roland. The Eisen Road, which runs north of the East Bose, almost said East Blue, this isn't One Piece, is blockaded right now. For those heading to the north border, they'll need to go to Bose first and then wait until the road reopens. Alright then. Making sure there's nothing over here that we can't get. What's this? Oh, yeah. I wonder if Selge is miles. East Bose Highway. So, we should get some new monsters. Yeah, we should be getting some new monsters as well as some, new... You guys get to see more. It was not a preemptive strike. What are you? A maid roper. You guys are allergic to fire. I don't have fire equipped. So, looks like we're attacking normally. Oh! They're allergic to wind. Cool. Allergic to wind and fire. That thing heal. Oh, CP heal. Mitosis? Wait a minute. I don't like that. We need fire. He's dead. Get this soul blur trap. There we go.
We're good to go.
2 experience? Trash. 2 experience? Oh! What is that thing? You are allergic to water. Which we can do. I'm just gonna go ahead and slap it. See what happens. Oh no! Airstrike this guy. Oh crap, he has a crit. Ooh, buddy. That hurt. Ooh, y'all are hurting. Resist. I have those poison. I think I have the poison stuff on. So yeah, I think I got the poison, the silver earring, so I don't think I'm gonna get poisoned. I have aqua bleed for you too. Whoever gets it first. But we're getting a lot more Sepith now. Clear gelatin. Alright. Ah, crap. Oh, it's just... Ooh, wow. You are hurting. Fire and water. I'll go ahead and heal myself. Killed him.
Seems you came up short.
Why she talk like that? She came up short. Got a flaky potato. Okay. Let's see, north is Nebel Valley. Oh, what's over here? Health. After they separate. I actually don't know if I'm going the right way. Hmm? What's that headed this way? Rant. Huh, well, if it isn't Sherazard, how have you been? I'm fine. I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm just doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard about all the you heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Lindy incident, right? Well, because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So, how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. Well, that was the plan. Why? Do you know something that I should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke to Lugran, about it at the Bose branch. Anyways, I've got to get going. Catch you later. Deuces, Grant. First Mr. Ashton and now him? Everyone keeps hinting at something. But no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Oh, man. Anyways. It's like, well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggested and ask Lugran about it, we may just find a clue as to what's going on. Anyways, let's keep moving. Okay, so we found the lodge area. Huh. You've done rather well to make it to this place. There's not much I can offer you, but make yourselves comfortable. That's it. Oh, so we can come here and rest. Well, that's good. So, I'm really curious because the guy said to come here before going to Bose, but there's nothing. They said there was a monster extermination here for us to do, but I guess we have to unlock that or something. Oh, okay. So we can. This is why we were supposed to come here. So get the red tail soup, and then we go share a meal, and then we learn the Abaddon potluck. All right, cool. So that's all we needed from here. Oh, there's the creature right there. I didn't even see it. All right, so that's what we're supposed to kill. Here we go. Let's exterminate it. Holy Lord, that is a lot of monsters. I'm assuming these guys, no, you're not allergic to fire. Big guys is though. Oh, I don't have defense? Wow, okay. Well, fire's the next best thing, so is water. And these little guys are all allergic to wind. I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to move up before Shara can come up here, so I'm going to place it right there. I don't know if he's inside. Pause. We'll worry about the big guy in the back. All right. Critical. Let's get it, Shara. Oh. Shara, you're a godsend. Let's go, Shara. And Shara leveled up off that. Nice. Okay. Alright. So this one I don't really feel like edit. I really don't want to edit this one because this was a long part. But I at least want to get into Bose and turn this request into the church because it's still on a short notice. So let's go ahead and go in here into Bose, see the city. Oh, no, we're not even there yet. Oh, yes, we are? No, we're not. Alright, so yeah, let's go see the Bose, turn this in, and then be done with this part, because this is a lot to cover. Bose. Ooh. Alright, well, we finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. It's like, wow, this definitely looks like a city. Alright, of the 5 major cities in Libero, this one comes after the Royal City. But compared to Roland, the buildings are all made up in stone and a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building over there is? Alright, that's the Bose Market. At an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sun-dry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here by the exception, here with the exception of weapons and ordnance. Huh. It's not a surprise that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish the trip could have been for shopping. Huh, maybe some other time. Let's first head to the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. And just so you know, the Bracer Guild is right over there. Thank you, but we are looking for the church because I want to turn this quest in. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Oh ho! Indeed I am. But how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland. Ah, this is for me. Well, thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... Ah, yes. He's come up with a new formula. A new formula for what? Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout Libero for his skills in healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at the Gransel Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as the Father in Roland, he has continued his research without fail. And when that explains the medicinal quest that he asks us to do with the bear claws and the one other thing that I can't remember what it was called. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We bracers also use medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he would at least mention it to us. But it's just like him not to. Since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although, it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at the ripe age. Yeah, or whatever. Well, how about we try to work hard and without overreaching ourselves. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland to deliver the letter today. Oh, Adios, goddess of firmament, whatever. Please protect these souls as you guide them through our daily lives. Alright, so with that, guys, we're going to call it a part here. And we got a lot done in this one part. So yeah, this was a very long one. But I hope to see you guys soon. Peace.